I even need to type the topic. Okay. Hello, hello. Hi, Tommy. Hi, good morning. I think I just need to type this thing. Unveiling. Let me just send it. And then hi, everyone. Hello, hello. Hi, Kwalimi. Hi, Sister Mina, don't mind me. Please, I hope you can hear me. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening for wherever you're joining in. You're all welcome. Hi, hi, hi. Hi, Tommy. You're welcome. So we'll just give a few minutes so that we can have other people join. Then we'll start, maybe like in another 5 minutes or 10, if that's okay with everyone. Please, if you can hear me, you can just give me an emoji to say you can hear me loud and clear. Just take it there and give me so I can continue. Video. Hello. So our topic for today is on the screen. I will just give a few minutes so people can join in, and then we'll start. I want it to be a very what's the word now? Interactive. So I want a lot of homeowners, even if you are not a homeowner, you are living in an apartment. This session is for you. You're a builder, you're a realtor, architects and interior designers, building contractors, homeowners, and like I said, as long as you are living in a house, this session is for you. And we want us to talk, we want to discuss, we want to rub minds together. So if you're just joining in, we said we're going to start by 10 minutes past 10 a.m. Nigeria time, so that we can give room for more people to join in. And it's okay. The session is going to be recorded, and hopefully we'll share this with every other person that is not here. But if you are here, it's good, so we can get like real life feedback. We can talk. You can ask us questions. It's not, I think this is like our first Instagram live video. Yes, this is our first in a very long time. I think the last time we had the live video was during COVID. Yes, and after then, this is the first of its kind. Okay, so we'll just give some time for people to join in. Another 4 minutes we'll start, regardless. Send to me too. Hi, can I chat to you on WhatsApp? Oh, sure you can. Belly DM, yes you can. So with respect to the topic, yes, if you have questions, please drop it in the comment section. So one of the purpose of this meeting is to talk to you one-on-one, and let's talk about the frustrations you experience as a customer. So yes, please, you can. You can chat us on WhatsApp, we'll respond. Okay, so in 2 minutes we are starting. Okay, we're almost there. 10 minutes past 10, we'll start. So I'm just trying to notify everyone that I can, especially in the group, in our page, that we are live. We are live, we are live. We are live, we are live. So we are starting in a bit. We are starting in a bit. Okay, so all right, so good morning once again, and good afternoon, good evening from wherever you'll be watching or joining us from. I want to welcome every one of you into today's session. It promises to be an insightful and value-packed session. Welcome again, Tommy. Welcome, Baldimont NG. Welcome, Chef's Delight. Welcome, Pale Work Hub. Sorry if I'm not pronouncing your name properly. I apologize. So welcome once more to this session, and we want to just talk. It's not every time we do this. In fact, we've not done this before. So we just thought that okay, we want to interact with you, our clients, prospective clients, and well-wishers. We want to have this discussion, and the topic of today's session is on the screen. If you can see it, is unveiling the hidden fears of homeowners, insights into cabinets, woodwork creation. So first of all, I would like to introduce myself. My name is Joan Mbogu. I'm currently the CEO of Jones Wood Creation Limited. So basically, I specialize in transforming living spaces into sanctuaries. And I've been doing this for over a decade. I've been doing this one home at a time. So in a nutshell, Jones Wood Creation, we want to ensure that people feel comfortable and beautiful within their spaces. So we do this by creating bespoke woodwork furniture for your kitchen spaces, your bedroom, your living room spaces, and your office spaces, right? So we cater to a wide range of people. So individuals, builders, homeowners, realtors, interior designers, architects, whatever category that you form, we cater to everyone, and we ensure that all our clients receive the perfect pieces that is unique and tailored to their spaces, right? We have a vision to be the preferred choice for wooden furniture products with unmatched quality and client experience. So two things is very, very important, or two things rather are the reason why we are in business. We want to ensure that every woodwork product you get from Jones Wood is of high quality and that you have a unique experience. So whether it's in your kitchen while you're cooking, or in your bedroom while using your closet or wardrobe, or in your living room while just chilling to watch TV with family, we want to ensure that you are enjoying your space, right? That you are feeling very comfortable and beautiful within your space. I apologize for that, and the light is going to be back shortly, but let's just make do with what we have. So in doing that, so that's what we do in a nutshell for Jones Wood Creation, and we are doing this one home at a time. All right. So quickly, I'll just introduce the topic for the day, which is unveiling the hidden fears of homeowners, insights into cabinets, basically woodwork. So today we're going to be focusing more on some of the things our clients go through, particularly the frustrations, the fears, the desires, everything in between as a customer. And we want to focus more on cabinetry. So when I say cabinetry, I'm going to explain that. Woodwork as a whole, or furniture as a whole, is broad. You have woodwork in... Sorry, just a moment, please. Sorry. Okay, so we are back. Nigerian factor. It just shows that I'm doing this live session from Nigeria. Okay, so as I was saying, so I want to explain in detail what each category is. So woodwork is very broad. You have cabinetry aspects that focuses more on kitchen cabinets that you use in your kitchen space, or cabinet that you use in wardrobes, that's in your bedrooms, or cabinets that you use in your living rooms, for example, your sideboards, your display cabinets, right? Then you can also talk about cabinets that you have in the vanity in your bathroom, so vanity storage cabinets. Then you can talk about cabinets that you have in your office. So for example, you have storage cabinets in your office. So that's what we want to focus on, cabinetry. Now there's another aspect of what we do, which is soft furnishing. It's like examples are your beds, your sofas. Those are soft furnishing. We're not talking about that today. Then you have hard furnishing. Hard furnishing, you can also liken it to your doors. So whether it's your internal doors or your external doors, all those are classified under hard furnishing. And lots of things that you can do, or that you can find in furniture as a whole. Is a very broad field. But for the sake of this session, we are going to focus more on just cabinetry. So cabinetry in your kitchen, cabinetry in your bedroom, which is your wardrobe or closet, cabinetry in your bathroom, which is your vanity, cabinetry in your dining or your living room, which you have maybe like in your dining section, like the sideboards, or maybe just the console you have on your media, your TV wall. And cabinetry maybe you have maybe in your store or your office. So that's the perspective I wanted us to get as we dive into this topic. So as much as I have gotten some feedback already, I would like to hear from us viewers online at the moment. If you have any frustration whatsoever, before you think of doing maybe like a woodwork job or a cabinetry job, are there frustrations that you experience? Are there fears? Are there desires, that you expect? I would like to hear from us. Please just put it in the comment section if you have any of those frustrations, desires, or fears. Just put it down so we can talk about it. Then if you want to come on live, like if you want to, maybe you don't want to write, you want to say it, just request for the live session and I can bring you on board. So like I said, I want it to be I want to hear from you. We want to hear from you. We want to, rub minds together and just see how we can, reduce some of this, if not take away all, reduce some of these frustrations, fears, and desires. So I'll give us some time. If anybody have any frustration, maybe you've experienced, yes. So again, you might not have, you might have done your cabinet, you have everything in place in your house. Your bedroom, your closet, your wardrobe is in place. Your kitchen is in place. It's okay if you have any frustrations, don't have the right equipment. Thank you. Quality workmanship is a big issue. So I will just note that down. Thank you so much, Piala Workbook. Quality workmanship. I like this. So we're going to talk about quality workmanship. It's a very big issue. I agree. I agree with you. Artisans don't have the right equipment. So quality workmanship as a result of not having the right equipment. Okay? Any other one so we can tackle it all together? Please just keep them coming. If there are anything, so frustrations, desires, fears, anything that you have related to doing cabinetry or wood joinery, please, I'll appreciate if you can just say it out. Let's unbox these things. Let's share them. Let's talk about them. Awesome. So somebody has sent me a message and she says delays, frustration. So we have delays. I think this one is another big one. We'll promise you that we'll deliver it in 3 weeks. At the end of the day, 4 weeks, we are still in your house. 5 weeks, we are still in your house. Go do your deal go do your understanding design and design concept. Oh wow, go do your deal with wood mines. I don't understand that. Okay, thank you very much, purely work hub. Understanding designs and design concept. I like this. Understanding designs. So I'm going to take this one after the other. And design concepts. Okay, Please, let's keep them coming. So if you're just joining in, we are trying to unveil the hidden fears that homeowners, architects, interior designers, builders, realtors, building contractors experience when looking for a cabinet maker, or they're trying to subcontract their woodwork job. So we said that we know that you experience frustrations. You go through a lot. Thank you. How do you do it? Is there any treatment apart from changing the entire fittings? I'm not sure this is related to what we're talking about. Sorry, Sister Mina, please can you how do you deal with wood? Okay, wood mites. Okay, now I understand. Is there any treatment? Okay, please, I'll tackle that. How do you deal with? Oh, now I understand. You're asking me questions. Okay, any treatment? Please, I've noted it down, Sister Mina. I'll answer that. The sign of a good firm is one that has qualified in-house designers. I agree. Piale work up, you are loaded though. The sign of a good firm is one that has qualified in-house designers. I agree. Sign of a good firm is one that has qualified in-house designers. You see that emphasis, qualified. I like that, because it's not every designer that is qualified. Oh, I'm loving this. In-house designer. So I'm just noting it down. I'm going to take it one after the other. So somebody is asking, which is better? As much as some of these things are not related, we'll answer it when we are done with our topic, please. Which is better, MDF, high gloss, or normal HDF? I like this question. Which is better? So we're going to tackle all this, right? MDF, which is better? MDF, high gloss. I hope you're noting them. Or normal HDF. So as much as possible, I'll try and tackle this. Using quality materials, getting the confidence to say no to clients who have substandard materials. How else would you have said this? You see this thing you are saying? Let me just put it down. I don't want to. Let me put it down. Using quality materials. Come on. And having the confidence to say no. Because a lot of people want to put you in a box and, push you to compromise. So having that confidence to say no to clients who want substandard materials. Thank you very much. Using quality materials and confidence to say no. Okay, let's keep them coming. If you're just joining in, we're trying to unbox, unveil some of these frustrations, desires, fears that our customers experience, right? And we've been getting a lot of suggestions, a lot of opinions, which I've written down, and we are going to take them one after the other, right? Okay. So using quality materials and confidence to say no to. I love this, substandard materials. Hey mama, please, a standing ovation for my mama. JB Furniture, you're welcome on board, ma. Please, this one is my senior colleague. I salute Wale. You're welcome, ma. Let me shake my mouth in what I'm saying in this live video, because I cannot afford to say anyhow. I cannot afford to say anything. Oh my goodness. Welcome, Joy JB. Welcome. Okay, so we just just noting it down. So I'll just start talking about some of the things that we've mentioned, right? So I'm happy that we are able to, discuss these things. One of the things that has been mentioned is quality workmanship, because artisans don't have the right equipment to work with. So I'm happy that, I think it was Piale Work Hub that said this. So you see that quality is a very big issue in this our industry. Like, quality is the hallmark of everything that we do in woodwork, in furniture. If it's not of high quality, I don't know, and I understand that customers are frustrated when they cannot get quality products. It's very valid. So we empathize with you people, and we are saying we will do better. We are trying to sensitize people in the industry so that, like you said, so that they can use the right tools. Because the truth is that if you don't have the right tool, you will not churn out good finished products. Just like you said it. Somebody is coming to do some work in your house and they don't have maybe even if they have, maybe for example, they have a cutting machine. Maybe the blade is not sharp or something is just not right. So if the blade is not sharp, of course, you will not get a sharp cut. And if you don't get a sharp cut, it will affect the finishing of the product. So I understand with this quality is an issue. And sometimes we get this thing from customers. They say they don't want to use, local woodworkers or cabinet makers because in their head they believe that we cannot match international standard. So oftentimes I'm telling them that the industry has improved. We've gotten better. Like those things are like 90s, right? So most of the furniture industry companies that you come across have equipment that do a particular thing. So we keep telling them that we have done better. Come to our showroom, or you carry them to some of the works that you have done. Come and see it and see that quality. We've improved in terms of quality. But I understand that is a frustration for you people, and I'm telling you that things have gotten better. So I will use our company as an example. For example, in Jones Location, we have the right equipment. We have state-of-the-art equipment. We have equipment that cuts, not just the hand tools. We have machines that cut. They are cut precisely. We have the machines that lip. We have the machines that plane. So we have those tools. And over the years, we know that investing in the right tools is the game changer to churning out quality, impeccable furniture products. So yes, I agree with you. And I understand that frustration as a client or as a customer. Somebody that sent me said delays. And this delays it could be frustrating. So take for example, you've built your house. Maybe after building the house for like 2 months, you've already planned that in another 1 month or maybe another 2 months thereabout, you'll be moving in. Then if a cabinet maker now comes in and say, okay, we'll deliver this your kitchen and wardrobe in 3 weeks. They will tell you 3 weeks, they will beat their chest. 4 weeks, they've not even gone halfway. 5 weeks, and it's frustrating. I can understand, trust me. So for example, what we have done, like what I do, and I always tell people, right, because I train, I always tell people, under promise and over deliver. If for example, you know that a particular project will take you 2 weeks, there's nothing wrong in saying, this project will take me 3 or 4 weeks, such that you can now work with the 2 weeks. And by 3 weeks, you are rounding up, doing finishing. I don't like to put myself in a corner or under pressure. I would tell you, and some of these are our customers, they're very wonderful people. They want to get a job in 1 week. The truth is that it cannot happen in 1 week. And some people are not, like somebody said, are not confident to tell you they can do it in 3 or 4. We want to tell you 1 week. When you are doing that thing, you are frustrating the customer. We are like that. So what I always advocate is that under promise and over deliver. Give a client maybe like 1 week or some weeks above, and try to meet up on or below that time. So I understand that this delays is a very big issue and it could be frustrating, especially if you want to move into your house almost like the next time. Then another thing somebody said was understanding design and design concept. You see, this one is a very big issue and it can be frustrating. A client will say, okay, I want this particular design. They will show it to you. You will say, yes, you understand. You will now come and deliver. Or let me just say, our people will now come and deliver an entirely different thing. this thing is painful, sha, I won't lie. Or for example, maybe you say, I want this color to be blue. They will now bring another, something that is not it, sha, or they just try and maybe improvise without carrying you along. So understanding design is very, very, very key. And it can be frustrating for the homeowner who is paying money to say that, okay, I want this design. Keep it up. Okay, thank you so much. You know, I want this particular design. So we understand that. And part of the things we do in Joneswood is that we always encourage the client to let us prepare a 3D design for you. So it's not enough for you to just talk about a design verbally with a customer. Trust me, it's not enough, right? Even sometimes pictures don't do. Because at the end of the day, every client's space, every space maybe for kitchen or wardrobe is not the same. So that thing you are saying, okay, put this cooker here, put this sink here, is not enough. Put it on a design, bring it, print it out, or you can send it, let it be on black and white so where everybody can see it. You know, okay, this one, or this is it, this is how it's going to come out. So one of the things we try to do is that we always, even though some clients will tell you no, because they don't want to pay for that design. But at the end of the day, that design is for you to hold Joneswood accountable. It's for you to say, okay, after we have finished building it, and here, you can bring the design. So most times they think they are doing us a favor by saying, why should I pay for design? But if you look at it like realistically, it's actually for the client's good. So that it can show that what you've told us, we've implemented it, or whatever you've conceptualized in your head, we've put it down, and you can hold us to our word. You can hold us to the design. And okay, because I know that some architects, some interior designers will present you with their own design. Fine. So if you have that, show it to me, and you know, please tell the cabinet maker or whoever that is the vendor, this is it. Do you understand? If you don't understand, let me know. It's always good that, you know, we understand, because it can be very frustrating when after you thought the person understood and they are presenting you a different product after you have spent plenty money. Okay? Then the other thing somebody said was, before I come to the questions that are not related, where is that? Where did I even write it? Sign of a good, using quality materials and having the confidence to say no to substandard materials. You see this one there? This one is strong. Because, you know, the reality is that you don't want to say no because you want to do a job. You want to be busy. You shall want something to, you know, keep ends meet. So having that confidence, like somebody said, is something that you have to consciously work, you know, train your mind to, or train your team, or if you are the head of the company, you know, just telling us that, or telling the customer, you know what, this material you want me to use is not going to be, it's not quality, and you know, tell the person that I will not do if you are not going to use the correct materials. There is a group of people that are in this category. I don't want to call names. It's in our industry. If you know them, please just put it in the comment section. Those people, they will call you and say, I don't have money, I'm on a budget. Anything that can fit this budget, they say anything, just do it. And you as the expert, you know that that thing is not going to last. You still go and do it. So what this person is saying, that having the confidence to say no. Am I correct, Piale? I hope that's the context you are trying to say. So having that confidence to say no is something that customers expect from us, right? So when I started my woodwork thing initially, in the first few years, like maybe like 2 or 3 years, I didn't have confidence to say no. Yes, I'm saying it. So then, you know, I just wanted to be very busy. I wanted to be everywhere. They will call you. They will say, come and do this. Very little margin, you know, nothing so much. And yeah, sometimes you have to compromise. Because somebody has paid you like 1 million. They want you to do kitchen and wardrobe inside that 1 million. You too, you collect it. You know, like money cannot do. You now go and use like the lowest substantial material. So please, we understand, and I can only speak for myself in Joneswood Creation. So we've gotten to a point where we tell you as it is. In fact, like somebody has asked, I'm going to explain the differences in all these materials, and while I'm explaining it, you know the ones that are of good quality and the ones that are not of good quality. So we tell you, we go as much to even test. I'll present you physical samples. I'll tell you that this one is what will work and this is the original one. I will even give you warranty with my full chest. But there are some clients that they will know that this one will not. They will say, tell me, Joan, use this one. Let me tell you what I do. I will use it, but I'll put a disclaimer that I'm going to use this thing, but if anything happens to it 3 years, 2 years down the line, please don't call me. Because I can only vouch for the ones that I know. So that's what I've done, so that it will not be like, again, you have to be very careful. So it will not turn as though you are proud or something, right? So I will tell you, if you want me to use a particular material that I know that will not last for you, so that you can understand what the issues are. Okay, so if you have more comments, please bring it close. If you have more comments, please share in the comment section. I have some already, so that we have here, and I'll just take it and skip the ones we talked about. So we've talked about poor quality, we talked about delays, we talked about not understanding the designs and concept of the homeowners. So there are so many other ones that we have been able to identify and people send to us and we've experienced in the course of our work. So the first three, I think we've dealt with that: quality, delays, and design. Another thing is that we've noticed that frustrates customers is inadequate storage. So we understand that some people, especially the ladies, they want you to build cabinets such that they can have ample storage of everything in the kitchen. And I understand that because I'm a lady, right? So for example, you have clients that want you to cater for maybe the cutleries, the plates, the appliances, the pots, even the pots, the different sizes. They want the fryers in a certain storage. They want the deep pots in a certain storage. So all those little details. So clients are frustrated, and I can tell you, yes, it might seem like a small thing, but it's frustrating after you have spent money to invest in building a kitchen or wardrobe and you don't have enough storage. So we understand that not having enough storage is frustration for the customer. Another thing is incorrect measurements. So you've taken measurements, but only for them to deliver, only for vendors to deliver to your house, and you find out that the things don't, measurements is either it's too big or it's too small, it's just not fitting. So we understand that could be very frustrating. And the bitter truth is that some clients will not even tell you. They'll just keep quiet, hold it to their chest, but in their mind, the thing is paining them. But trust me, in Jones Wood Creation, so one of the things we do in Jones Wood Creation, we take measurements 3 times before we finally commit to starting your project. The first measurement we take is when we want to do design or submit a cost proposal to you. So that we can go take physical measurement, or if you have like a drawing, dimension drawings, you send to us. Now after we've done that and submitted a cost proposal, we agree, we have like a common agreement. You mobilize us. We now go again, before we start production, we go to your location, we take another measurement. Now what has happened is that when we go for the second measurement, sometimes the sites or the project or the houses are not ready. So it's either maybe they've not tiled or they have not screeded. Nonetheless, we still take the measurements, right? And go and produce. So when we produce, we don't couple, we just produce. So before we start assembling, we visit your house. So at that time, we would have communicated with you to confirm that you've tiled, you've painted, even not full painted, you've done the first coat, you've screeded, you've done like your house or your location is ready. That's the third time we are measuring. And that measurement is final. Because one of the things we do in Jones Wood Creation is that as much as possible, we want to minimize work on site. So as we try to prepare everything at our factory before we mobilize to site. So 3 measurements. Trust me, we can't miss it. First, second, third. We cannot miss it. So we understand when clients say that particular products were delivered and it was not done to dimension. Then another thing is disorganized workflow, right? This one, somebody, actually sent it to us. So clients will understand that homeowners are not happy when the work is not going, like in an organized flow. So sometimes you have the people, that's the users, living in the house. Sometimes you don't. So when they are living in the house, maybe it's a renovation of their kitchen space, or maybe it's a makeover, something that will require the work to be done while they are living in the house. So in that case, we understand that the client wants to have like a organized workflow. So you want to come in Monday to Friday, what times? Because somebody has to be at home, and when the person is at home, they don't want so much distraction here and there. So we owe it. It's our duty to communicate to you what the workflow is, and most importantly, the times and how long it will take, because we understand that even though you are trying to renovate your house, you still need your privacy. It's a different ball game when the owners or users are not living in the location, right? So we understand that if the workflow are not organized, as the client, as the user, you could be frustrated. Then the biggest one on my list is unsatisfactory service. Come on, like, if the client is not satisfied, I don't understand. What else have we done? So to have a service or a product that leaves the client unsatisfied, if I'm the one, I'll be frustrated. So, but in Jones Road, in our vision, when I was saying it in the beginning, apart from quality, high quality, customer experience, we want to make sure that you have an experience. Like, when we finish your kitchen and wardrobe, you'll be like, wow. So for us, satisfaction is paramount. Like, we always tell the people, our team of installers, if the client is squeezing face, just know that you're not doing the right thing. So for us, it's very, very important. It's very, very key that you are satisfied with whatever we are giving to you. Now, can we go through some of the desires? If you have it, please just drop it in. What are some of the desires that you expect? So I'll give us an example. Functionality. So customers desire functional products. They desire functional kitchens. They want wardrobes that are functional. They want vanities that are functional. So it's not enough to just make it very beautiful, which is one of the value propositions that we offer. We say we want to make you feel beautiful. But again, we also want it to make you feel comfortable. So comfortable in the sense that the space is functional. You can use your kitchen properly. You don't have problem trying to use your sink or trying to access things in your storage. We don't make our cabinets too high that you have to climb like 3-story building. All those things are functionality. So clients, we know that you desire functionality. You want to use your kitchen. We don't want to go and put that cabinet in Sapele, so that if once it's up there, we know that it's once in a while you go and put things. No, we put it. So I'll give us an example. We are building a wardrobe for a very tall lady. It happened that even her kids, her teenagers were all tall. So when we are building her master's closet, she specifically called me and said, Joan, I don't want the regular this thing. I said yes, that I already took notes. So there and there, you will not believe it, I measured her heights. You know why I measured her heights? So that when I'm putting her clothes, because what we normally do, we try to distribute the hanging section according to clothes. So if you want to hang like shirts, if you want to hang like dresses, long dresses, short dresses, we distribute your storage into different compartments. So I measured her heights, so that I'll put the hanger at the place so that if she's wearing a long dress, it can flow and sit down comfortably and not try to squeeze. So that's functionality, because we know that this is what she desired and we gave it to her. So we kind of, gave her like a very peculiar type of solution, knowing that they are tall. So even when we are positioning her microwave and her oven in her kitchen, we didn't make it too low So knowing that these people are tall in this house, we made it to a place so that they don't have to be bending to access the microwave or bend to access the oven. Another thing again we try to do, like, that people. So I'm saying this thing because we take it very serious in Jones Creation. As small as your door, when we finish your door, maybe it's an entrance door, we want to put like this peep hole, the door viewer. We try to, we gauge your height. Maybe the couple and maybe a few of it, maybe one or two persons again in the house. We don't put it at the normal distance, because sometimes that normal distance are usually for people that are not so tall. So all those things are things that we do just to make sure that that thing that you are using is functional. You are not stressing to use it. So we understand that it's a desire, and we try to incorporate it in our installation, in our production of our products. Now, another thing again, I know client desire is durability, right? So people always say it. They will tell you that, in fact, they will ask you, please, what is the guarantee on this your kitchen? They want you to tell them. So one of the things we do is that we give you a guarantee, and just so that in case you don't know, Jones Wood Creation offer a 36 months guarantee on all our products. So we are saying that within that period, just give us and go to sleep. You have nothing to worry. So clients want things that are durable. Of course, you spent a lot of money to, get them. The least you can do is for it to be durable. So we have given you that, we offer that guarantee to say that, you have nothing to fear. Just give us the job and go to sleep. Then efficient use of space, which also boils down to functionality. So they want you to maximize the use of space. Now I was talking about not putting things that are so high up or they are so low. When we are installing a job for somebody that is quite elderly, we know that you cannot bend so much, So instead of putting a door, what we'll do, we'll put a drawer, or we'll put something that will lift that storage. So those are the things that we do to maximize the use of space, either in your kitchen or in your wardrobe or in your vanity or in your living room, as the case may be. So another desire that we've seen over the time is increased home value. So you see this home value, it applies to, I think it applies to the architects, to the builders, the realtors. So they want you to give them cabinets or wardrobes that will increase the value of the house. So one of the things we do is that we give you things that, that are not just aesthetically pleasing, that are durable, like we've mentioned, and efficient use of space. So while we are doing that, we know that everything we are putting in that house, even after you leave as the owner of the building, even when you want to sell that house, because it's still very good and sound, the value of that house is still intact, if not increased. And the last one, which is not the least, I know there are still more. If you have them, please, you can drop it, is timely completion. Every user, every homeowner, every architect, every interior designer, they want their houses or whatever thing they've asked you to do as a cabinet maker to be completed in due time. So timely completion, we understand that is very critical for you. And like I said, for us in Jones Wood Creation, we always over-deliver, right? Then let's look at some of the fears. What are some of the fears that homeowners or our customers go through, right? So like somebody has mentioned, quality is, when you turn it the other way, is fear, right? People are scared that even as they are giving you this job, they are not sure if they are going to get like the highest quality. So we understand that could be a fear. Another major fear is cost overruns. So everybody wants to work with a budget. Most people want to work with a budget. So clients are always scared when you give them a proposal that overshoots their budget, or maybe as we start the job, some other things come up. So we understand that, and what we've tried to do as a company is that we try to look at your project holistically from beginning to end. And sometimes we also foresee, like, give room for unforeseen circumstances, so that you're not, that we start, we not tell you, no, we want to buy this. No, we don't do that. So we give you something that is holistic, and you can be sure that you won't get any cost overrun. Another thing is installation errors. So craftsmanship is something that requires great attention to details, and if you don't do that, you get errors, you get rework, which clients don't like. So for us here, as much as possible, like we said, we have put in measures to avoid or to take away those errors. So one of the things that we've done, like I said in the beginning, is that we measure your space for 3 times to avoid any error, right? So those are some of the fears we know that people, experience when they are looking for vendors to fit in their kitchens or closets, right? Then mismatched cabinets. So it's just funny that some vendors actually do it. Like, you agree on a certain color, they'll bring another color, something that looks maybe not far but similar, but in real sense it is mismatched. It's not what the clients want. So we understand that some clients are very scared. So what most people do, especially with us, is that they request for samples, like physical samples, swatches. We send it to them. This is what we are bringing for you. This is a shade. Because, for example, client might tell you that, okay, I want a brown shade of this cabinet. And in the real sense, brown has a lot of shade. So it is our duty to say, okay, these are the available shades. Please, which of them do you want? To avoid any mismatch, right? So if you have that fear as a customer, be sure that we have taken care of that. Then damage to property. This one. So I hear this a lot. People put it on social media. For example, they'll tell you that installers came to their house and their walls are stained, hand stains, or maybe they sprayed and everywhere is just messed up. So clients don't like we woodworkers, cabinet makers, to cause any form of damage. I've seen it, I've heard it a lot. So one of the things we do in Joneswood is that while we're on your site, our workers are on hand gloves. So whether they are installing, we ensure that they are hand gloves. So there's no any form, especially if it's a house that people are still living in, that's maybe have the users in it. You don't experience things like stains on your wall. I know that could be very, very, very just, very, very not good to have. So with us in Joneswood Creation, trust me, you will experience any form of damage to your property, right? Welcome, Mama. See your sister CD, welcome. Okay, so another fear is project abandonment. This one, I don't know, Sharp, but people do it from what I heard. Like, I don't understand how somebody will give you a project for whatever reason, even if for some reason you're going to incur a loss or something, you are not supposed to abandon any projects. Like, it's not in our we've not had any case like that. But I'm just talking based generally on what people experience, not necessarily what happens in Joneswood. So I know that customers don't want you to abandon a project, no matter what the case might be. Then safety concerns. Yes, they want you to comply with safety measures, maybe where you have kids or a place where movement is kind of restricted. So we understand that clients want you to comply with whatever safety measure that they have in their facility. And we take that to heart even when we are working, when we are installing your cabinets. Warranty void. People that do it, I don't know how they do it, sorry. Because for us, our 36 months warranty is 36 months. Like, within that period, just call us. We'll fix it for you. No matter what it is, we are liable to it. So clients don't want when their warranties are voided. We know that. And like somebody said, design misinterpretation. So ensure that if you're talking with a vendor, that both of you are speaking the same languages. And one of the ways you can do that is request for a design. it might be a little bit, I don't know what word now to use it. Pay for it, please. Customers, pay for design. It's for your own good. It's for you to hold the vendor accountable. Pay. You know, these monies that we are investing are not small. We are investing millions of naira. And those designs are just a fraction of it. So I'd rather I lose small money than you now do the whole thing. And the thing is not in, you know, it's not the design that I want or that I thought in my head. It's not what I was thinking in my mind. So please, this is probably in a nutshell. So I got some feedbacks from you people on the live session. Thank you so much for the comments, for the questions, and some of the ones we got offline, and those that reached out to us via email. If you're on our email list, be sure that we've tackled some of the questions you sent to us, and on our WhatsApp. So I'll just go straight to some of the questions that were asked that are not related to our topics, but I will still have to answer them. So please, if you have any questions, please just feel free to drop them. So somebody asked that, do you deal with wood mites? So I think, if I understand that, I think it was Sister Mina that asked that question. So wood mites, so we don't, we use them, yes. When you say deal with, I'm trying to use the right word to answer this question. So we use them. So wood mites are chemicals that help to attack insects that attack the wood. So if you use a wood mite, it's kind of a preventive measure to say, okay, you're trying to treat that wood for any form of insects or anything that might attack your wood or your material. So yes, we use it, and we use it as a form of treatment, preventive measures for our materials, especially the wood. Yes, we treat our woods. And I think another question she asked was that, let me see. Sister Mina, if you are still online, please, can you, I don't know if you are asking me if we have it. So yes, we can get it for you. We can buy it for you, you know, and send it to you. Yes, I don't know if that answers your question. Then the other question somebody asked was that, which is better, MDF, high gloss, or normal HDF? So to answer this question, I will need to explain what each of them are, first of all, and maybe somehow you can get some insight on which one is better. So the truth is that there's really not any material that is bad. The only material that I have considered bad in my 14 years of this work is laminated plywood. Laminated plywood is the so-called HDF that people call. Me, I said that material is bad. Please take this my word to anywhere. Take it to the bank. Anybody that wants to say otherwise should come and let's have this discussion. So everything I'm going to say, you see that laminated plywood. So why I'm saying this thing, because I've experienced the material is bad. So what has happened is that's the HDF that I think you are referring to. So the real name for that type of board is actually laminated plywood. It's actually plywood that is laminated. So the HDF the thing you are calling HDF is not HDF that we have in Nigeria. The HDF is high density fiberboard, and it's not the laminated plywood that you call HDF. Please, let's get that. So if you are calling HDF, I know you are referring to laminated plywood. The HDF that people call, we don't have it in Nigeria. Or would I say it's not common? Like, I can count the number of places I've seen it in this country. So it's not something that is easily found in Nigeria. Outside the country, yes. So the high density fiber board is a very good board. That's HDF. Is a good board. I'm not talking about laminated plywood though that you call HDF. Please. I want us to understand that. So the HDF is a very good board. It's high density fiber board. It has high water resistance, and it has the ability to hold joiners. Unlike MDF, which is medium density fiber board. It's still okay, like as the word described, medium. So medium in the sense that it's not tightly packed. So water can easily penetrate an MDF. Because it's not very tight, because the density is not high, when you use your joiners on MDF, it might not hold for a long time. And so what has happened is that there are specific joiners that you can use on MDF and it will be fine. Not all joiners. So you need to understand the type of joiners that work for different materials. So in a nutshell, there is no material that is bad. But it's how you are using it, what you are using it for, and what you are combining it for that matters. People just buy materials, use any kind of joiners, use any kind of accessory to it, and the thing turns bad. Yes, because we have not understood the properties of that material. Now you asked me for high gloss or normal AGF. So high gloss is just an extra film that's on the board that makes it glossy. It's like a nylon. So you have that with a nylon, that's the high gloss, and you have the one that is not high gloss, we call it matte. So that is just, you know, it has this very not shiny look. So that's matte. Then the one that has a shiny look is high gloss. So you might want to consider using the one that has that like a nylon look in a place where you have water. Why? Because water will not penetrate that nylon film, unlike the one that does not have any nylon. So I don't know if that answers your question. I think it was MP that asked this question, even though it's not related to us, our topic for today. I'm just trying to answer everybody today. So to answer your question, which one is better? High density fiber board is much better, which we don't have in Nigeria. Followed by there's one they call there's another category, which is the melamine faced chipboard. They call it MFC. Another word for it is particle board, right? So laminated particle board, or MFC, is also good. It's in between the high density and the medium density. So we can have that MFC in the middle, then followed by the medium density. And wood is like, for me, wood is the ultimate. Wood is very, very good. You don't have any, you can't go wrong with wood, like the real wood. You know, it's robust. You can play with it. You can do all manner of things with it. So in the scheme of things, wood is not even in the league of it, right? Wood is superior. Then followed by the high density fiber board and the melamine face chipboard. Then you have the medium density fiber board. And it also, like I said, it depends on where you are using it and what you are using it together with, right? So that has to be very, very, you know, clear. You need to understand it before you use anything. Otherwise, if you just go and buy any screw, use any kind of nail, and anything happens, you now condemn it. No, you need to understand how every joiner works with each of this material. That's why we experts are here, right? So just leave it for us and go to sleep. All right, so I don't know if you have any question. I didn't want this thing to go beyond 40 minutes, but we are almost getting into 50 minutes. If you have any questions, I'll be happy to take them. And I hope we've been able to share some of these frustrations, desires, and maybe somehow you have a, you know, kind of reassurance that yes, there are frustrations, but it can be taken care of. It can be alienated. You know, we can take it off your shoulders, and we are saying that just leave it for us and go to sleep. Is particle board the same as MFC? Yes, it is. So particle board is laminated particle board, please, not just because you have the ordinary particle board and you have the laminated. So laminated particle board is the same as melamine face chipboard. Yes, it's the same thing. I have a training, I have a masterclass training that is coming up in July, right? July. It's coming up in July. So you might want to enroll for that training, Aliyu. We are going to, in that class, we try to, you know, unbox a lot of things in terms of material, installation, tricks and hacks on how you can do things in the joinery industry. So it's coming up in July. If you're interested, you can send us a DM and we'll send you more details about it. Because like, I think you have more. I think you will have more questions. All right. Any questions? Any comments so far? We want to call it today, and I hope we've been able to, you know, give you some value shed some insights into when is the training. It's in July. It's coming up in July. It's a masterclass training. So I normally do 2 trainings. I have the masterclass training and I have the starter pack training. Starter pack training is for woodwork enthusiasts that don't have any knowledge, like you don't have anything, you don't know anything about woodwork or cabinetry. There's the starter class. The master class are for people already in the industry but are struggling in one thing or the other, or don't know or want to discover the tricks of the trade, want to learn some hacks, just some things to make you be master. So that class is for the master class people. So in the master class, I expect that you're already doing woodwork, you're already doing cabinetry, you're already doing this. You just, take you a step further to understand the tricks of the trade and how you can work smarter with your craft. Okay, any question? I hope I've been able to answer all the questions that we got here. All right, in absence of nothing, I believe. Thank you, Ma. Thank you, Ma. Sister Sidika, thank you so much. Yes, so I hope we've been able to unveil the fears, or some of it, at least, the frustrations, and shared your desires and expectations that you need from us. So please feel free to send us a message, shoot us an email. If you still have, if you have any questions whatsoever related to what we discussed today, we'll be happy to take them. Yeah. So thank you so much, everyone, for joining in, and we appreciate you for doing this with us in a very short notice. I think it was 2 days ago we put this out. We thank you for coming online, and we hope that we've given you some value. We're giving you some value to everything that we shared today. We would like to call it a day so that you can get back to your work and everything that you are doing. Thank you so much, guys. All right, so bye for now, everyone. Thank you, Sweetlings Glam. Thank you so much. Thank you. All right.